Did you catch General Hospital yet today? Even if you did, you may have missed something because this hour was jam-packed with drama, so let's recap it all. Today's episode begins with Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, getting a visit from his daughter, Christina Corinthos, Kate Monsey. She is relieved to see that he is okay, but wonders why he missed the opening night of Charlie's Pub. Christina fills Sonny in on how great things went, but she clearly wishes that he was there for her. Make sure to check out our next week GA spoilers here. It was the best night that Christina has had in months. She also brings up Avery, and how she will testify to make sure that Ava Jerome, Maura West, doesn't get custody of the child. They discuss how Ava will attack Sonny, and he keeps stopping her and saying that Diane will handle it. Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, storms into Curtis Ashford's Donald Turner, and apologizes in advance for needing to vent about Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, and he interrupts to vent himself. He tells her how Drew threatened to use his position in Congress to undermine the company. Nina realizes that Drew is using the things or people that they care about most as leverage. Curtis again suggests Nina tell Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, the truth. Nina still has her reservations about telling her daughter that she was sleeping with Drew first, but she knows that secrets and lies ruin everything. Curtis reminds her that she is actually giving Drew the leverage. Curtis has an idea. He thinks that if he and Nina team up to sabotage Drew's connections in D.C., then he'll be a freshman congressman with no friends and no leverage. General Hospital recap. Drew is rejected and decides to make a move. Drew is outside the front gate of the Quartermain's estate, where he has been told he is no longer welcome. He calls Monica to make sure that she really has ordered Yuri to turn him away. From there, he goes and meets with Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight. He explains that he has been banned from the property, and even Monica won't return his calls. Marty has empathy for Drew until Drew starts going off about Michael Corinthos and how he was always the family favorite. Martin interrupts him to remind him that Michael is a victim in a burn unit and that he is likely not thinking about Drew right now. Drew mentions that he needs a new home for Scout in Port Charles, and he realizes that Lucy Coe, Lynn Herring, is at a nearby table. Drew calls her over and explains that he needs a 5-bedroom home. Clearly, he is making room for Willow and her kids too. Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, has been out of her coma and running around Port Charles for weeks now, and finally, she has had a real conversation with her mother, Laura Collins, Jenny Francis. The mayor of Port Charles walked into her office and found her daughter waiting for her. The two sat down and had a real chat. Lulu realizes how self-absorbed she has been since waking, and that the panic she feels about reaching her daughter must be exactly how Laura felt about her for the last 4 years. The two finally bond, and then the topic turns to Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson. Laura fears that her son is either in real trouble or about to be. She is noticing that as he gets older, he is more like his father Luke Spencer, and that means trouble is likely near. Lucky and Liz Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, are on a mission to get information about Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, that can help link him to the murders at General Hospital. The two visit Turning Wood, the rehab facility that Lulu escaped from, in the hopes of getting information. They want a list of the patients that Cyrus regularly visits, and Liz believes that a nurse that she knows will help. The problem is that she is not in. The two convince another nurse to give them the list, but before she can, the facilities director walks in and is furious. He clashed with Lucky when Lulu was missing. The two have a heated exchange as Liz creeps over to the printer and gets the list. The director catches her behind the counter and asks what she is doing. Liz covers and says that she had just dropped her purse. They make it out the door with the list in hand. Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, arrives at Anna Devane's, Finola Hughes' office and says that she has an update on Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota. She tells him that he is planning on staying in Port Charles. She briefs Jason on the meeting that she had with Sidwell in Laura's office and how he wants to use their city as a new hub for his business.